I am who I am because of you. If it had not been for you, tell me where would I be? I was lost and sinking deep in sin.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Home Cook. Today we're going to be making a southern style fried chicken. Then I have my cleaned chicken breast and I'm going to pat it down dry again. And I did leave a little bit of fat on there because that's flavor. So because my chicken breast, as you can see, is uneven, I'm going to butterfly cut it so that I can get 2 even pieces. And that's just going to help with the cooking process to ensure that my chicken breasts fry evenly and everything is cooked evenly. I would hate to have one side cooked and then the other not. And you're going to go ahead and repeat that same process for all the pieces of chicken breast that you have, making sure that they're even. Alright, so make sure you wash your hands before you start making your batter. And I'm going to start off with some chipotle mayo. I'm going to add in some half and half and melted butter, some Cajun seasoning. I'm going to add in some black pepper, a little bit of cayenne pepper. You know I love heat. And then I'm also going to add in a little bit of cornstarch. Now your cornstarch is going to help make your chicken really crispy. So you want to make sure that you add that in. And then I'm also going to throw a little flour in here. And that's also going to help make your chicken nice and golden. Now the last thing I'm going to add are my 2 eggs. And then I'm going to whisk everything together. Make sure you're combining your ingredients really well, because you want all your pieces of chicken to get equal love. Now because my Cajun seasoning did have salt in it, I'm going to taste my batter and see if I need a little bit more salt. And in this case, I decided to add a little bit more. Now when you're finished whisking, you want to add your chicken to the batter. Make sure that everything gets fully submerged, and you are going to cover this in plastic wrap and marinate it for at least 4 hours. I decided to marinate mine overnight because I wanted to get the full benefits of all these wonderful flavors. Now because I want to start frying my chicken right after I finish dipping it in my flour, I'm gonna heat up my oil and take out my chicken that has been in the refrigerator to get it to room temperature. And that's also gonna help make sure that it is frying evenly. Now I'm gonna start dipping my chicken in my flour mix, and I'm gonna put the ingredients for my flour mix in the comment box, so don't worry. And while you're dipping your chicken, you want to make sure that you are patting on the flour mix so that it is fully coated in flour. And this part does get a little messy, so I would recommend wearing a glove, especially if you have long nails, because you don't want that to get all under your nails and stuff. And also make sure that you are ready to clean up thoroughly after the process. Try to keep your chicken and your flour close together so it's not dripping everywhere. And just keep dipping all of your chicken pieces and coating them evenly. Pat on that flour until you have no more pieces of chicken left. At this point, your oil should be hot, and I'm just going to test my oil by putting a little bit of flour in there, and I see that it is frying very nicely, so I know that my chicken is ready to go in. And once you put your chicken in, it should immediately start to fry. And I'm only gonna fry 2 or 3 pieces at a time, depending on how big my pieces of chicken are. You don't wanna crowd the pot because you want it to have room to cook and swim around so that it gets that nice crispy outer layer. This chicken smells so good, guys. all the different spices and flavors that we use definitely were worth it. And look at this color on this chicken. Now I'm gonna take a piece and show you how juicy and crispy it comes out to be. Now I decided to use my chicken breasts to make a sandwich, but you can eat them as tenders. You can bake biscuits and make it like a breakfast biscuit. You can cut it up and put it on a salad. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Once again, thank you guys for watching Home Cooked. I hope you learned something. I hope you tried this recipe. Let me know if you do. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. And as always, there's no taste like home. Thank you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.